I only wrote it on my hand, so we're good. I only watched this part to make sure it's still there. So, what's up, everybody? My name is Monk. I'm originally from Elkhart. I love this place, love being home. I'm also gonna love going home, which isn't here. Oh, shit. This hand isn't telling me enough stuff right now. One second. So Elkhart's great. Where else can you go where you can buy a golf course membership and meth on the same corner? There's nowhere else place like it. And there's not that many homeless people anymore. They've all been arrested like the rest of us. That's okay. I'm getting married in October, and of the 4 Elkhart dudes in my wedding party, thank you very much, 2 of them are felons, the other 2 moved. So you got a 50-50 chance. And you know, that's okay, because they don't make ankle monitors in my wedding colors anyway. So Elkhart people are better at, you know, more than just being incarcerated. We know the RV industry, and we know how to fucking party. Yeah. Ain't no party like an Elkhart party. Unless there's fucking idiots there, then you're probably at an Elkhart party. How long does it take a party person to say the alphabet? I don't know. They really get past A. Hey, and what is a door not a door? When it's a beer pong table, the doorknob counts as a trick shot, so you're good to go.
You went to college.
Now, yeah, I've been to a few parties, you know, just a few, like a lot. And you get to see some of the same kinds of people there. One of my favorite is the party mom. And my party mom has always been Bree. Let's give a hand for Bree for putting this together. So you can come laugh at me and my friends. The party mom is always there to make sure that before you go to sleep you get most of the vomit off your face. Or in my case, she tells you that the blood you're covered in is fake blood. That's a good thing to know. So if the party mom is the good angel on your shoulder, making sure that people don't die, the devil on my shoulder is always played by Mr. Thomas Tarman, living party legend right there, who will be coming tonight. If he's around, things are going to get fucked. And that thing being me. So we went to a party once, and this was different because Thomas wasn't drinking. That's the scary part. Because he had Cal P the next day. His first day at Cal P. If you don't know what Cal P is, it's where you go to jail on the weekends. It actually sounds pretty good. Like, either get to sleep or, you know, pick up trash. When I go to jail, I hope I get Cal P. That'd be great. But everything was going to be fine because the host of the party was going to take him to Cal P at 5 in the morning. It's going to work out great. Only one problem, who's going to take Thomas's drinks? Because you can't go to the party and Thomas not drink, someone has to take the bullet. So, Monkey Man to the rescue. Bad fucking idea. So we started playing Kings, Circle of Death, the ultimate game for obsessive compulsive alcoholics, people who are obsessed with rules and getting shit-faced. So he's on my team, I'm taking my own drinks, and I'm taking Thomas's drinks, but he's a devilish fucking asshole, sitting on my shoulder pulling shots of beer, Jaeger, Kraken, Sauza with Gatorade down my ear. And he's breaking every rule. It's like 9-9 bust a rhyme. All right, Thomas, the word's red. Blue, drink, motherfucker. They even got the can in the middle where you put the cards in, and once it cracks, you're supposed to drink it. First card slips it in, crack. Drink it, motherfucker. So the party's going good. I'm getting shit-faced like I'm supposed to. And it's getting towards 4 or 5 in the morning, and the host of the party, turns out she's a real lightweight. Can't really trust her. So somebody has to take Thomas to jail, basically. Monkey Man to the rescue. Who better than a person who's drinking for 2, call it 3, with Thomas over there? And so we do something stupid. We get in the car, and I'm going, and I'm telling Thomas, I don't really think I should be doing this. I'm pirate drunk at this point. I don't know if you've been pirate drunk, but you can only see with one eye. You gotta put one over the eye patch. Are we fucking still on the road? And so I try opening the other eye. I've got like 8 times vision. And, you know, Thomas is being supportive. He's like, no, man, you're driving fine. Wait, okay, now you're driving fine. And so we get to Goshen, and I drop him off at jail. Everything's a success. I even make it back to the party, and I finish off the case. So, yeah, here's for bad habits. Do not drink and drive. They got Uber now. It's a whole thing. It's great. I'm not always so smooth though when I'm at parties. I mean, you get some bad times. I was at another party with, you guessed it, Thomas, and he was drinking this time, so shit did go bad. I'm sitting on the couch and everything's going fine. I take a little nap, and then I wake up, but I wake up on my feet. I've never done that before. I'm usually laying down, and my face hurts. My face hurts like hell. I'm on my feet. Everyone's yelling. I don't know why. And it turns out that my dick is out and the coffee table's covered in piss. So apparently I am a drunk pisser, but at least I need to unbutton first. I wasn't planning for all my friends to see my dick that night, but it's okay. I mean, they didn't want me to replace the table, just give them $20 for weed, so it works out. But to make things worse, the girl that I wanted to date comes down from downstairs because she wants to know why everyone's yelling, and I'm just like, I pissed on the table. I don't know why things didn't work out between us, but oh well. So there's one thing that brings all sorts of people together, and that's tattoos. Cops got them, criminals got them, my 65-year-old mom's got them. My nephew, he draws his on with a marker every day. Hold on, I can't read this. So I went to this tattoo shop on 33. I think it was called the Tattoo Shop on 33. And I was getting a dinosaur. It's from the internet. It's dumb. It's called the Dumb Dinosaur. You can Google that shit, but whatever. I meet this guy there, and we'll call him Brandon. That's not his name, but he was like a Mexican gangster, so I don't want to say his name. And he's actually a really cool guy. He had like 2 chicks with him, and he's getting a tattoo of like a chick with a gun or something, like real badass. And we're just talking about our tattoos we're gonna get. We had a real good time. I get my tattoo, I leave, come back. Well, okay, so when I get tattoos, I would think about what I wanted, and I could be fucked up. That's okay. You can think of tattoos when you're fucked up. But when you get them, you have to be sober. So I'd wait till the next day, think, is this a good idea? And then if I still said, yes, I got it. That's not a good idea, by the way. But I went back to the tattoo shop, and I was going to get the Concord Mall symbol. So the guy he just had to look across the street right there and see the sign. He didn't even need to trace it. And then when I look closely, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he did. It's not good. But the same guy's there. Brandon's there getting another tattoo. And he's got like 3 chicks now. He's going to get a gun or something. And it's just real cool. I never thought I'd, bond with this gangster guy over tattoos at a dinky little heroin-filled tattoo shop. So, my best friend, he was going to be my best man, but he got his felony. That's okay, we'll figure that out. He used to have this service called TNA Taxi. Tits and Ass Taxi. Basically, us young white kids would take drug dealers in our cars places in exchange for gas money, drugs, never tits and ass, actually, strangely enough. But, we take them around, and they're actually pretty cool guys. They're going to take us to one of their parties down in downtown Elkhart in the Hole. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm ready to go someplace I've never been, may not come back from. And so he's actually pretty nice. They let us know that they're going, when we get to the door, they're going to have guns and they're going to try to scare us. Because we're just little white boys and, you know, they're not. And so we're ready, like, we're going to have to act surprised, like a surprise party. It's like, surprise! Guns in your face. And so that's exactly what they do. We get there and, you know, black guys, Mexican guys, it's like the other odd white guy, gun in our face. But then they put the gun down. It's my friend Brandon. Brandon's on the other side. Wait, that is his fake name. Okay, I want to make sure. And you know, they invite us in. They put the guns down. He lets me play with it. He actually might have been the first person that tried to teach me how to do stick shift. He didn't let me for very long. I still can't read that. So, do you guys remember when you guys were kids and all the adults would ask what you wanted to be when you grew up? Are there any astronauts or firefighters in here? Shut up. There's gotta be like that one lucky person who's like, yeah, I'm gonna be an astronaut. And then they actually become one. I hope they choke on their fucking tang, because I'm jealous. But what I used to tell people when I was like a little kid, when I grew up, I wanted to be a serial killer. I know, right? My fiance didn't know until a couple days ago. She hasn't packed a bag yet. I've been watching, making sure. But my first job was actually as a cashier at Walmart. Oh yeah, right at the front lines. I pretty much learned ass kissing 101. Like, did you find everything you're looking for today? Would you like a bag for your eggs? Would you like me to lick your ass? Have a Walmart day. But there was one day that's scheduled for an evening shift, and I don't fucking like evening shifts. I like working during the day and partying during the night. And, oh yeah. And so I decided to make this shift a little more fun and do something I don't normally do. I got fucked up before work. I did a little bit of the devil's lettuce, and then I decided to kick it old school with some Robitussin. Oh yeah! Anyone Robo-Trip? Don't say it. No, you should be ashamed. So I show up at Walmart and I have the shift of my life. I'm having a good time. He's like, did you check your eggs? I'll check your eggs. They're fucking awesome. Have a good one. And so it's going good until the manager comes up. And, well, she kind of waddles up. I love her, but she was like built like a penguin carrying a barrel. And she came in, she turned off my light, pulled me aside, and I was like, okay, I had a good night. I'm obviously fucked up. It's the end of it. My career at Walmart is over. Oh no. And she actually says, one of my customers came to me after going through your line. She had the time of her life. She said that you were the nicest cashier. Oh, closer? I'm sorry, sir. I don't do this very often. So, the customer said that I was the best cashier she's ever had, that she loved going through my line, and that I'm not fired. And so that was pretty good. She turns my light back on. I go into doing my thing, pretending I'm sober. And she comes back about a half hour later, turns my light off, pulls me over, and says, come with me. I said, okay, fuck. Where are we going? We're going to the AP office. That's asset protection, security, the cops, Walmart cops, but they still count. They can call the real ones. So we're taking this slow waddle all the way to the AP office. And it turns out I wasn't getting fired, at least not that day. They had a shoplifter there, and he was a guy shoplifter. and they only had females around to be a witness, so they needed a man, specifically this guy, to make sure, like, to be his witness, to make sure they weren't filling him up or anything when they were arresting him. And this guy, like, he was stealing a Lost Boys DVD, like a pack of gum. It's like he was a lost boy, and I'm still tripping my ass off. But I get to sit here and like stand and get slowly sober as someone else gets fucked, and it's great. Not literally fucked. All right. So how do you guys know? How do you know when an iceberg is fresh? When there's a seal on it. I like to do a couple of clean jokes so that you know, comedy isn't all about dicks and drugs. So I was on acid once at this hipster show in Muncie, and apathy lizards. They don't care. They're great. And I was on my way back. Well, I didn't want to stay there in Muncie and sleep in a fucking parking lot, so I decided it'd be a good idea to drive home. It's only 4 hours away, and then if I was on acid, it'd take no time. And I'm being smart about it because even though it's like 1:30 in the morning and I'm tired, I know that acid is a stimulant. I mean, it's pretty much just caffeine, plus some other shit. And so I take the second tab, and I start my way back home. And it's kind of like being in a spaceship, but you're driving, and you're on fucking acid. Thank goodness for cruise control, because I didn't have any sort of control. Well, I did a little bit of weed to calm my mind down. You gotta mix it to make it. I'm doing okay. I'm about like 2 hours in. I'm almost home. I'm doing fine. Cruise control set. My car starts to slow down. I don't know why my car is slowing down. It's starting to make sounds like cut, cut, cut. And it's doing its thing. It's only going 55 and it's 70. And it's only going 52. It's only going 50. I'm like, fuck. I'm fucked in a couple ways now. I see on the horizon something I never thought I'd love to see, a fucking Walmart. A Walmart that's 24/7. Just the place I need. So I pull in, my phone's dead, is dead too, because I really planned this night out. And I get a charger, I call my dad, he's like, hey dad, my car broke down. Do you need any help? No, I'm fine. I am on acid though. He's like, oh, are you okay? He's like, yeah. He's like, okay, I've been there before too. You'll be okay. And he's like, do you have a plan? I'll just wait in the morning. I'll call insurance. We'll be perfect. And so I just took a little Walmart nap, threw away my pipe in the trash can outside because one charge is enough for that night. And I just had to wait until my girlfriend came and got me like my mom would. Super embarrassing, but gotta love Walmart for being 24/7. And that cashier, I was probably not the fucking most fucked up person he's seen that night. All right. Okay. What do cars take to get fucked up? Battery acid. Yeah. So, I'm more of a dog person, but I like cats too. I'm a dog person because I enjoy pissing outside and eating garbage. So we got some things in common. But I had this cat. I was sitting in daycare and it just jumped in the window and all the other kids were like, oh, I'm gonna take that cat home. That cat's gonna be mine. And I'm just sitting there quiet because I know my dad's gonna come pick me up first and I'm gonna get that cat. It's gonna be my buddy. So my dad shows up, we get there, I show him the cat, and he's like, well, if he jumps in the car, we'll take him home. So cat jumps right up. He's like, well, yeah, these dudes are cool. I'll see where they're going, hitchhike for a minute. I named the cat Black Knight. He was more like a roommate than a pet, He had his own food. He fucked his own bitches. Every once in a while, we'd like sit in front of the TV. My dad was sure if there was ever an animal that was a human before it was an animal, it had to be this cat. Because like if you pissed him off a little bit, he'd show you that he's pissed by pissing on your clothes. He's like literally pissed. One time he decided to show my dad some affection. He jumped up in his lap, farted, and jumped back off. So in true bro style, my dad got off the couch, hovered over the cat, farted, and sat right back on the couch. It's a man for man thing. But what made this cat really cool was that he was a stoner cat. He would sit in on the circle and, you know, just do his cat thing. He's like, yep, good shit you got blowing in my face. One day they decided to do an experiment and just keep it out of the cat's face. Don't give him any. He won't care, right? Well, I'm outside playing with sticks like lonely only children do, and I see my cat come out of the garage, jump in my dad's friend's truck. What are you doing, dude? He lifts his ass up to piss in my dad's friend's truck. Because it's like, if you're not going to get me high, I'm going to show you how I fucking feel about it. So it's like, Dad! The cat's going to piss in Gail's truck! They come and get him. He doesn't piss. It's okay, but I'm still cool with that fucking cat. Hope when I go to hell I see him. Alright. So, my dad and I used to go on road trips. And we'd go like long distances. And we'd have a truck that works most of the time and a radio that doesn't. So we'd have to sing to each other to keep each other occupied. I mean, you can only sing Sweet Home Alabama with Indiana instead of Alabama for so long before you gotta do something else. So we'd tell each other jokes about the only thing there was to see on a car ride through Indiana, corn. All right, so here's a few. Why can't you tell any secrets in a cornfield? Because of the ears. Why do you always feel like you're being followed in a cornfield? Because of the stalks. What flower can you always find in a cornfield? Rose. Why are you always outranked in a cornfield? Because of all the kernels. And what do all these jokes and me have in common? They're fucking corny. That's all I got. Thank you very much. Give it up for us two guys coming out tonight. And for Breathe and the Hardys.
Yeah.